guys, and welcome to Meyer Studio Sketch Club. My name is Izzy, next to me is my dad Jason, and just behind us is my mom Cindy. Tonight we'll do 4 5-minute sketches. We're just having loose with it and being fun here. Before we get started, my dad will take a few minutes to talk about his approach on his sketches before sketching starts at 7. Take it away.
Hello everybody, welcome. Isn't Izzy doing an awesome job on her intros? I think so. Yay, Izzy!
Yay. Give her a thumbs up.
So tonight, we're going to do 4 5 minutes. They're going to be really quick, and then we've got some added bonuses for you guys tonight. So let's jump right into the iPad and get started. Hello. So our first image, we're going to start off very slow. Take advantage of it because it's going to go fast. What you'll see me do is I kind of feel out the whole thing very lightly, and then I'll find the shadow, make sure it goes down onto the table with a dark, and there's lots of fun to be had with that. So I'll have light, I'll have a gray, and a gray here as well, and then a dark. And that's it for that one. Remember, 5 minutes isn't very fast. And then, this is fun. These little things are difficult though. So the first thing I'm gonna do is look at this big shape. Try to find that big shape on there. Something like that. Then put the things in between. Right? Does the inside of the hair line up with the outside of the arm? Where does that go? You know, you can kind of look like that, but go slow and feel it out. Feel it out. And then this one, so we'll work on this one through Thursday. So first of all, just notice the 2 apples. Start with that. I actually start with the negative shape there. Love that. Shadow, cast shadow, form shadow, cast shadow. The dark hooked up. We've got the dark here for another negative shape. That is great. And then don't forget these here. Okay, so that's a fun one. Remember, we're not trying to get anything for the museum. Right? 5 minutes is not enough. And then here is actually a painting. This artist's name is John McCartan, and this is he's a great artist. Don't know him, you might want to check him out. But look at this huge tree as kind of a dark. Right? And you see that dark continue, and look, it just hooks right into the cows. See that right there? All of that dark. And then gray on that next level, not nearly as dark. Gray, and then even a couple more little cows down there. And just the very distant little hill. So, but our big dark is what we want to go for. Okay, because all we can do is values. So I know that was a very quick run through, but I wanted to do that so I could share with you guys what we've done. So if you go to jasonmeyer.com, this is the home page, and if you'll slide over to the Sketch Club Live, underneath you'll see reference images. If you'll click on that button right there, you're going to see this week's images, so you can work from them. You're not going to be able to download them, but you can work from them from the website. They're pretty good, or you could take a screenshot. Okay, so those will be available, again, on jasonmeyer.com under Sketch Club. It's a little floating menu, so make sure to float your cursor over that, and you'll get it. Under teaching, you can get supplies for the Sketch Club if you want to know what I'm using. Also, if you hit more info under Sketch Club, you can get supplies down here. These are the supplies I've been using. some of the holders and stuff can be a little bit of money, and then they want to charge extra money for the LEDs that go in them. If you're on a budget, do this. Anything you can get 4 values works. It doesn't have to be anything special. All right? So we hope you guys enjoy that. So without further ado, what do you guys say we get to sketching? If I can figure my computer out. All right, so it's 7 o'clock. So let's go. Okay, so we're off and running for our first 5 minutes. So Kristen asked, yeah, so you can see the question here. Do you use different pencils for different depths of color for sketching? And that's a great question. So I use a toned paper. This is a tan toned paper. And then what you see me drawing with right now is called Vine charcoal. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what you see me using is a Vine charcoal, and I like to start with that because it's very forgiving and you can rub it off. And I also use this for my quote-unquote gray value. I use the tone of the paper for my second value, and then I'll use the white that you'll see in a minute for my highlights or my first value. And then I use regular charcoal, not Vine charcoal, but like a compressed charcoal to get a darker value. So that'll give me 4 values. And I list all that in the supplies list there if you have any questions over it. And there's links right to them. But again, if you have questions, feel free to ask if there's more of that. But you can see how this vine goes on, and then you can watch when I wipe it off. It's not very permanent. You know, it does leave a mark. But it's just a light gray. A light gray. And then this is called a stump. And basically all it is for kind of rubbing the charcoal, making the tone a little even. Even it out a little bit. You can also use your hand. I have a chamois too that I use sometimes. The chamois will tend to pick up a little bit too much. I like the stumps because once they're dirty, they won't pick it up. They just kind of even it out. So here is my compressed charcoal. So you can see immediately that that's a darker on top of that lighter gray. And then I hope you can see that the tone of the paper is lighter than the gray. And of course our white will be lighter than that. So that'll be our 4 values. All right, Deb Kinney, thanks. Sketch Club looks great. Thanks, Deb. We've put a few little touches on there. Moving and grooving, Jenny says. Love it, love it.
Izzy got lots of shots.
Yeah, Izzy, fantastic. Great, yeah. All right, I did the woot woot.
Yeah.
Yep, right on.
Hey.
The woot woot.
You got a woot, Izzy, 2 of them. All right, well, I guess we'll keep her then. We were wondering whether we should.
They're thinking about dropping me.
You wish, kid. You're out of luck.
You're stuck.
All right, so with the dark, I call this my number 4 value or my dark value. It's the form shadow on the pear along with the cast shadow on the table. And my cast shadows, I'm going to want to show more of a flat table. I want to say that with my cast shadow rather than say anything about the pear. All right, the pear can talk for itself, but that poor table is just laying there. It needs a little help. Well, it looks like you got a summer home or a winter home, if you want is. Janie says she'll take you. You want to move to the country?
I don't know.
You're kind of a city girl, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, and then the dark mark will have a soft edge as it turns away from the light into the shadow, and then a hard edge where the thing ends. And then here's the white. So at this point, Kristen, there's all 4 values are on the canvas. Got horses. I love horses. Want to move to Canada? Right on.
I can have a winter home with horses, or I can move to Canada. I got options.
Yeah, why don't you look at it that way? I was just thinking we have options, huh?
Ooh.
Oof. Did I just oof you?
Jeez.
That's funny. Ooh, Deb says they're getting snow in Canada today.
Mark.
Lucky. It hasn't snowed here ever.
Have you ever seen this natural snow?
No.
No,
We've
just
never
just
gone.
the trucked in snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've never gone.
All right, well,
we're gonna have to do that.
might have to do that.
Ooh.
Make some snow angels.
Maybe we'll
you
make a deal.
guys.
If you get us to 1,000 subscribers, we'll take you to the snow. How's that? You got to earn your snow. Wow, 5 minutes. That wasn't very long, was it, guys? 5 minutes. So next is a fun one. But don't be fooled. These little dolls are tricky. They're a lot of fun to draw and paint. And it's good practice, too, because there's a lot of things that are happening. We're a pair. Grandma's willing to take you, too. Man, Mom and Dad are... Man.
Hey, Izzy, I have a swing.
Getting in a good mood here. Getting in a good mood.
It's Penny.
Yeah, this little Penny, she came from Germany, right?
Mm-hmm.
From Mike and Donna?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait,
From Aunt and Uncle.
to get to who?
What?
You. She was yours
Me?
when you were little.
Oh.
But you gave it to me, remember?
No.
Yeah, when you were cleaning out your closet, you said, I don't need this. I said, I want to keep it for props. So that's why it's actually right there behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to keep it for sentimental.
We'll do our best to stay on our behavior. Deb thinks that Mom and Dad need to mind because Izzy's got places that she can go. So
It is true.
it is true.
Walks
Call
out the
this.
walks out the door. Where are you gonna go? I got 7 houses.
No directions to get there.
I'll figure it out.
How about some sketching, yo? You're in sketch club.
I have
This is
to
your education.
About
You ain't respecting your education, man.
oh.
It's the arts. Show the arts some love.
Wow.
How are you guys' sketches going? Right? You start sketching this, it gets hard, doesn't it? So start with those big pieces, and then 5 minutes isn't very long, so go ahead and, right, nail down on something. See how I got the shadow side of the face, the shoulder and the body, then the torso, little shadow under the overalls. If you get the shadow, the structure will be there. The structure will be there. Okay, some easy ones, some hard ones. Don't get upset. There's no way you can finish this. It's not about finishing. It's a challenge to see, can I see these big shapes and get this down quickly? Okay, you won't always get it. I don't always get it. It's just like exercise. Right? So suck it up, buttercups. Let's go. Let's go. Do it, do it, do it.
Now you just sound like Nike.
Sound like Nike? I didn't know Nike was a person.
No. No, Nike. It's like it's
Just say, "Just do it."
catchphrases. Yeah, just do it.
Mm.
So,
What is Nike? You're about to explain Nike to me?
it is a sports brand for people who leave the house.
I see where you're going with that. I see where you're going with that. All right. We're just going to leave that right there. Maybe visit this again once you're asleep tonight. That's funny. So I started with the vine charcoal again, and then now I've got the compressed charcoal. As you can see, you can go quite a bit darker, so that's number 4. All right, feel it out, right? This is more about learning to see and move. I'm a pretty slow guy, so these 5-minute ones, they kill me. They drive me nuts. But that's part of it too, you know? You gotta be pushed a little bit. All right, you guys gonna let me push you around a little bit? It's for your own good, just a little. Toughen you up. Or are we toughening them up or we make them more sensitive? I don't know. Whatever.
We're toughening their sensitive side.
We're toughening their sensitive side, is what Izzy says. Yeah. Yeah, she sounds like a teenager, doesn't she? That's funny. That's funny. There she is. Mine's starting to come, right? And then all of a sudden they pop out of nowhere. Here comes Penny. Here comes Penny.
Kristen.
Kristen, I'm laughing through tears here. Yep. It's not a teenager yet. No. She thinks she is.
Taller than most teenagers.
What's your favorite thing now? Mom asks you something to do and you're like, nah. We're like, that was not an option. There's not multiple choice.
Try again.
Still a few days away from 12, so let's just pull it back a little bit.
7 days.
All right,
Wait,
and
really?
another 5 minutes down. Another 5 minutes down.
I forgot my birthday was so close.
Okay, again, so see this simply. So don't see anything but the 2 apples to begin with, right? Get the 2 apples down there and give them a little room to live, and maybe think about that space in between them before you lock them up. You know, right? I'm doing right there again is getting that overall shape of that's going to contain everything. And there's the negative shape between the first apple and the grape. And then negative shape between the first apple and the second apple. You see how with the little negative shape, it's like, whoa, I've got a lot of things there and I've done very little work. Efficiency. All right? Efficiency. Are you really working on that?
Yes.
Oh, God, I love you. I love you so much. Man, art school didn't used to be this easy. It was a little rougher when I went. All right, again, finding those shadows, and I'm trying to connect those shadows. There may be little things that aren't, but that one on the table, cast shadow, form shadows, one big dark shape.
I did that just to annoy you.
You're actually trying to see if I'll send you to Canada, aren't you? You're testing me. You want to know if we're serious about sending you to live with Aunt Janie or Aunt Deb in Canada, huh? Or Northern California? All right, well, let's see. I don't know myself. I'm getting pretty close there. Whew. All right. The compressed charcoal. Let's get back to something besides teenagers. 11-year-olds that think they're teenagers.
I don't think I
Well, you better, don't just sit there quietly. Ay, ay, ay. So, so I was working on the shadows there, the form shadow in the first one, and then the cast shadow of the first apple onto the second apple. And then here's the form shadow on the second apple. You know, there's new paper there. Get started. Do something. All right. So, I think for your birthday, we're going to buy a taser.
Ooh.
Not for you.
Aw.
Well, it will be for use on you, but it's for our benefit. So I'm going to throw one of those shadows, one of those leaves in shadow up there, and I'm strategically placing that Because I'm a strategic kind of guy. I've got to be with,
Really?
I've got to be. All right, so if you joined us late, I want to remind everybody that we've put these reference images that we're working from tonight up on the website, jasonmeyer.com. Hover over the Sketch Club, and you'll see reference images pops up. Go down, click on that. You'll see the 4 reference images. And click on them, and they'll go large. You can take a screenshot or work on them there. I take in foreign students in college. Well, college, 6th grade, is that the same thing, Deb? Is that? Or
wish.
Deb in Canada, so she takes in foreign college students. So, wow, Cindy, look at what Cindy can do.
She gets all fancy.
Man, we know who's in charge in this family.
Me.
Boom. So, let's see. Can you see that there? I don't know if you can just click on that in the comments, or
You can click on it in the comments.
Cindy says you can. So she, where I come from, that's what we call all that and a bag of chips.
Y'all are just trying to push him off the edge.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's time for you to do well. I guess right now is not a good time for travel, but man.
Birthday gifts open box. It's a plane ticket. I know.
Plane ticket? I was thinking bus.
I'm not gonna bus to Canada.
Sure, it's cheaper.
I wanna fly.
I know what you want, but this isn't about you.
Oh, okay.
If we spend the money on the plane ticket, then what are Mom and I going to do when you're gone?
Turn my room into your personal art studio.
What?
Well, no, he wants to take out the wall and put glass in it, so it's his little
Oh.
green room. Wait, not a green room.
The 1990s. So, the new girl here is questioning my authenticity. She doesn't think I actually. That's not how they talk where I come from. Well, it's going to be a mystery. We're going to just you have to stick around and find out.
We're just gonna leave that there.
All right, so another 5 minutes gone. That's fast, especially with Izzy being my nemesis over here.
Yummy.
Okay, again, so this is a painting by John McCartan. I've just turned it into black and white. He's got some spectacular paintings. I believe he's an Australian artist, but look him up. He's got a nice website. We've got eucalyptus here in California too. He does eucalyptus. Man, it'll blow your socks off. Fantastic. So anyway, worth checking out. So that painting, I wanted to give him credit for that. Painting by John McCartan. I don't think he needs me promoting him. I think he's doing just fine. But so what I'm doing here, sometimes if we put paintings in here, it's a chance for us to kind of analyze the work, right? So where is their darks? Where are their lights? Where's their background? Where is that old college try? A little effort.
A little effort.
Come on.
No, I must study.
You can study
I
after the
need to
club.
study.
No. Yeah. Sketch. Come on. You're supposed to be a leader in this club. You can't have all these people looking at you with you just staring at the screen.
That's what you're doing, aren't you?
No, man, I'm commentating. So there's our first effort at the dark, right? And that tree cast a shadow, right? That connects to that riverbank. And out of that shadow emerges that cow. So Izzy thought mine looked like pig dogs. So you can put in whatever you like. Evidently, I put in a couple of pig dogs. And evidently, in a 5-minute sketch, I should be able to get cows appropriate. So we'll see how hers turn out tonight. I think we may put that on the front page of the website, whatever you come up with.
Okay.
So, Anyway, I hope whoever you're drawing around is a little kinder to you than my friends.
It's not that I'm not kind. It's that I'm harsh.
You're harsh. Oh my gosh. Kristen used to think you were so sweet. Now she's not gonna know what to do with you. Janie says a new breed. Yes, yes. Pig dogs. They're the new hot thing.
They're the new thing. I've created a trend.
So then on the trees behind this, in the distance, they're quite a bit smaller, right? And they're not going to be as dark. And I just roughly indicate that right now. But if you can keep those marks, like darker marks forward, and then grayer marks, and then even lighter marks, and let those things go down in size, it's very advantageous. And I'm going to use that white to highlight some of that grass here in the foreground and to really draw those pig dogs in of mine. So poor John McCartan, if he ever sees that. Not talking about yours,
Why?
John. We're talking about mine. See, look. Boom. 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 Did you see that?
No.
Right there, a cow. A cow. Bang.
A
You're welcome.
pig dog.
Pig dog.
It looks like a dog head
You're
with a
sleeping
pig
in
body.
you're sleeping in the cold tonight.
Oh wait, does that mean I get to swing?
You can swing all night long, sweetheart.
Yay! What is this neck?
She used to smile and used to say, "Oh, I like it, Dad." Now she just there's no smile, no lying, no nothing. Just pig dogs. I'll see you later, Dad. Oh, thanks, Iz. It's a white chalk. It's a white lead. I don't know if they have white chalk. Well, white charcoal wouldn't make any
They
sense because
should.
charcoal's burnt. So
But
yeah,
maybe.
pastel, Conte, chalk. They have lots of certain things. Whatever you like will do. If you're working on the toned paper, almost anything white will work. So, some materials can smudge better, give you the softer areas. Some are harder to smudge. So the Conte pencils are a little waxier. They don't smudge as well as a charcoal or a chalk or probably even a pastel.
Sea cow.
That's a sea cow, like an ocean cow.
It well actually
It looks like a hammerhead cow to me.
no, it looks like a snake head on like a horse's body.
A snake horse, a horse snake.
A snake.
Ain't so easy, is it?
It
Ain't
is.
so easy. It ain't. It ain't so easy.
Well, it's not easy for me, but you've been doing this for years.
So it should be easy for me.
Yes.
My heart's just growing with all the love tonight.
Hug.
Okay, guys, that's about it for that one. So that happened fast. How did you guys do? I told you it was. So we're not done yet. We've got one more little thing that we've got set up
Got
here.
together.
And so let's do our rewind.
Whoop.
So this is the whole video at 8 times the speed. But I think it's very useful. You'll see the shapes and the background and the darkness. You'll start to see the logic to what I do. Oh, Deb says she hasn't ventured to the tone, to the colored paper yet. It makes a huge difference just being able to use that value and for the white to sit on top of it. It really makes a difference.
Oh,
Did Susan make it yet tonight?
I didn't see her.
Oh, okay. I don't think Susan just started working on toned paper, and she was saying what a big difference it made. So there was the pear, the big shapes. So this adds about 3 minutes to the video, but I think it's very useful to see.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, Susan, you are there, yeah. Deb was just saying she hasn't worked on toned paper yet. Oh, and Susan's saying it's great, Deb. It's great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I have a story about that.
So we've got on the website the supplies there, but it's the Strathmore toned tan that I like, and I like the tan because it's a warm, and then the white chalk is a cool, and then the gray charcoal is a cool too. So I think it works better with the warm, cool feeling. Okay, here we are with the apples, and you see that big dark shape that I started with? And then I'll reinforce it and pay attention to my edges. Right?
You squished mom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm squishing my, oops.
Your head be like here.
I squished her head.
Squeeze, squeeze.
Sorry, Ma.
Ow!
All right.
That was.
See how those highlights just really jump off of that toned paper? Yeah, it's a real advantage. It's advantage.
I was trying to be nice one day, and I brought him home a new sketchbook. I didn't realize he worked on tone paper, and he opens it and he goes, "I work on tone," and I was like.
I was like, you've been sketching with me every night, and you just don't even know the paper I use. You just don't even care. I'm just gonna take my pig dogs and go on down the road. See, and that white kind of makes those things pop out, so you can give it a little more push and pull there.
Pop.
Pop.
I'm
gonna pop you. So Tuesday we're gonna do 10 minutes on the landscape on John McCartan's painting, and as well on the still life with the 2 apples. And Thursday we'll do 20 minutes on the 2 apples. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Thank you for being here. One last time, for those of you who weren't here, if you go to our website, our homepage, under Sketch Club Live, the reference images, you can find the reference images if you'd like to work from them. You're not going to be able to download them, but you can take a screenshot or you can just work with them on the screen. Look, there's a little plus button up there.
Got a little zoom in.
How big do you want to go? Okay, so hopefully you'll take advantage of that. The supplies list is under the Sketch Club too. Scroll down on that. And other than that, I think we will see you guys on Tuesday. For those of you guys in class at Connecting at the Easel, we are going to be painting tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. I'm going to be doing the color study. If you can't make it and the computer doesn't get upset with me, it will be posted to YouTube after. All right? Thank you, everybody. We really appreciate you. Hope you got some good sketches in.
Bye, guys.
And we'll see everybody soon.
Good night.
Bye-bye.